Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Gabriel Reyes, and yes, we are still continuing on with Gabriel's Reactions Halloween Edition. And I gotta tell you guys, in this video, we're gonna react to Watchmojo's top 10 Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes. And of course, in anticipation of the new Are You Afraid of the Dark reboot premiering on Nickelodeon, I thought we go ahead and just do a few reactions to some Are You Afraid of the Dark videos on Watchmojo. Because I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark. Oh my god, it's just that... seriously, let's just watch.
Submitted for the approval of the Mojo Society. Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes. What was that? Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the spookiest, most inventive, and most memorable episodes from the popular 90s Canadian program that made us all wish we were part of our very own Midnight Society. Gather round the campfire. Number 10, The Tale of the Dark Music.
And albeit,
After his mother
this show started before I was born.
Andy, his mom, and his annoying little sister move in. He hopes that things will be better for them in the new town. But soon, he runs afoul of the local bully while out on his paper route. The bully tells him that everyone was happy when his great-uncle died, and that he happened to be a creep and a lunatic.
Everybody was glad when your nutbag uncle kicked, then you had to show up. Hey, I never even met the guy.
Yikes.
The episode works on the creep factor for sure, with Andy slowly uncovering what else his great-uncle left to his family.
Hello, Andy. Come on in.
Okay, that's creepy.
The kicker comes at the end, when Andy, who we've been rooting for, shows himself to be perhaps more sinister than we thought.
It's yours, Andy. I'll give you anything you want.
Number 9, The Tale of the Silver Sight.
Cool. I'm Tucker's brother. I used to run these meetings.
After a hiatus of a few years, the members of the Midnight Society grew up and changed. This very meta series of episodes, which we count as one episode, sees the return of Gary, the beloved original president and most iconic member of the Campfire Horror Stories Club, and his brother, Tucker. The beginning of the final season kicked off with this three-parter, as Gary and Tucker tracked down an evil object connected with the death of their grandfather.
He climbed up to fix a cable.
That's very interesting. I did remember that they didn't show it for a while.
And he fell.
Not only do the episodes provide an original origin story, but bringing back the familiar faces makes them some of the most memorable episodes from the end of the series.
It's like the more people who touch it, the more it responds.
Number 8, The Tale of Watcher's Woods.
I'm Sarah. It's my first time here. Thrilled.
At Camp Grindlestone, Sarah and Kelly seem to be very different. Where Sarah wants to earn every badge she can, Kelly could not care less. It's a normal camp, except for the warning, never enter Watcher's Woods, ever. Apparently, 75 years earlier, 3 girls went missing, and they weren't the only ones. On an orienteering trip, Kelly and Sarah are partnered up. They get lost and come across an old campsite, home to 3 old hags, the girls who went missing.
It took us 75 years, but finally we got
Whoa.
Trapped in the Watcher's Woods, they think Kelly is the girl who stole their whistles and got them lost, and they want revenge. Watcher's Woods is a ghost, witch, and classic camp story rolled into one. Number 7, The Tale of the Dollmaker.
Susan Henderson, remember? We hung out all the time.
Melissa loves to visit her aunt and uncle each year, mostly because her best friend Susan lives next door. But one day when she shows up, she's dismayed to learn that Susan went missing, and her distraught parents moved, leaving the house abandoned. When Melissa thinks she sees Susan in the attic of the house next door, she goes to investigate. Locating a small door in the back of the attic, she thinks she's found her friend, but she's changed.
Susan, you're going the wrong way! Melissa?
Trapped in the dollhouse, Melissa realizes that she is changing too. With its dizzying shifts in reality, this one is not only creepy, but also mind-bending.
My hands.
Oh, wow.
There's got to be another way out of here.
Number 6, The Tale of the Midnight Madness. doesn't love a scary movie? The Rialto Theater is a classic old movie house and plays exclusively old classic movies. But charming as it is, with no one showing up, they'll have to close up shop for good. Enter Dr. Vink, one of the show's only recurring characters.
Who are you?
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
He says he has a movie that will really bring life to the old place. And for a while it does. The old vampire flick with a twist is a huge hit. However, the two ushers slowly learn that there's something not quite right about the film, or the bargain they made, and that the scary movie is more lifelike than they had imagined.
Oh, wow.
Number 5, The Tale of the Ghastly Grinner.
Now, these episodes I'll definitely need to watch.
Ethan is a young comic book artist just getting his start. His parents don't believe in him, but with some encouragement from the girl at the comic book store, he decides to give it a real shot. She shows him a comic that was apparently too scary for the creator to finish, and gives it to him as a gift. Word to the wise, if your comics get wet, don't microwave them. It's just a fire hazard.
Ah.
Kitchen just blew up.
Worse for Ethan, he unwittingly releases the Grinner, who turns his victims into blue, goo-drooling idiots. It
Ugh.
may not sound like it, but this one falls into the category of indescribably scary for the kids who saw it. Number 4,
Oh, God.
The Tale of Laughing in the Dark.
And he's in there, all right. Just wait.
The second episode of the series brought out that perennial terror, clowns. A couple of kids visit
Oh,
an amusement
clowns.
park and come across an old spook house.
Anybody getting
laughing
it
in the dark.
Pennywise
They learn of its dark
vibes?
past. In 1924,
or shivers?
a clown tried to steal the payroll, got trapped inside, and burned to death when it caught fire. Zebo, the clown, was said to haunt it still. On a dare, one of the boys, Josh, steals the nose of the clown figure inside. Soon afterwards, he's plagued by strange noises, smells, and calls. Cautioned by an unseen force to give it back. We sure weren't laughing by the end of this one.
If you don't give it back, I'll come up and get it. Who was that?
Number 3, The Tale of the 13th Floor.
Be careful now. Remember what happened to the last people who lived up here?
Billy and Karen like to play on the 13th floor, the unoccupied space in the apartment building having become their arena. Karen wishes she were as good at sports as Billy, but, as she's adopted, blames her genetics for her lack of skills. One day they find that the floor has been taken over by a bunch of strange people, and Karen begins to have bizarre dreams.
Is that
her
that was
television
like
is
either Sean or Aaron Ashmore.
It'd be the same without you. Say you'll come.
The scares in this one seem to be up front, as the people on the 13th floor turn out not to be
It's one of
scary
the
at all.
twin actors.
Twist
It's
at
one
the
of
very
them.
end that really gives this one impact.
What you talking about? Is this a joke or what?
Whoa.
Number 2, The Tale of the Lonely Ghost.
Beth Levy, your cousin Amanda's here.
Amanda just wants to be friends with her mean cousin Beth, but her snob of a relative will only let her hang out if she cleans her room and spends a night in the haunted house.
You can't come unless you go through the initiation. The night in the haunted house? You got it. Tomorrow night.
She tells her
She looks
how next
familiar.
year, a little mute girl
The redhead?
starved to
She
death
looks
years
familiar.
earlier when some girls locked her in a room, and unable to call for help, she died.
What was that?
In the house, Amanda hears scratching, only to find the ghost, who has scrawled "Help me" backwards all over the walls of the room she was trapped in. Subtle and atmospheric, this episode helped to launch the program, establishing it as one of the most haunting shows on TV.
Wow.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Excuse me, no cutting.
Hey, Gilbert Gottfried.
Brother, he's not dead.
Ryan Reynolds.
No! You got the wrong guy! To the water!
Number 1, The Tale of the Dead Man's Float.
Hi, Clarice. You're on the swim team, right?
After uncovering an abandoned swimming pool hidden away through the boys' locker room, geeky Zeke cannot wait to show it to Clarice, a girl from biology class and a member of the swim team. Together, they get the school to refurbish the pool, and at first, all is well. However, they soon discover that there was a reason it was abandoned.
Oh.
The episode plays out with considerable atmosphere, with past and present storylines to scare the pants or bathing suits off any viewer.
Okay, put your hand in again.
The episode also dishes out some of the best costuming and practical effects of the entire show's run. The lead up to the
Oh
reveal is
my
intense,
God.
and the outcome is terrifying and unforgettable, even all these years later.
Reyes, come and swim!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watchmojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Oh my God, like, dude, some of these episodes, okay, I'll be honest. Half of these I vaguely remember. I kind of remember and I don't remember. Like I said, for me, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was definitely one of the shows that I couldn't really get through. Because, honest to God, just being a little kid and watching it on Nickelodeon, oh my God, like, the show, it really scared me. Especially the opening. Seriously, do you guys remember the opening of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like, oh my God, just the way that that abandoned boat was just there in the water, then it would go to the swings, then it would go into that oh my God. But still, that's just, it always gave me the creep. And the fact that they would show it at night, I remember. I remember I would be on Nickelodeon, and I would want to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, but every time that intro came on, I just had to change it. Oh my God. But I would go back just to watch, some parts of Are You Afraid of the Dark. So I gotta say, these top 10, these were really interesting. Now these are episodes I definitely have to watch, and I definitely need a recap on some of these episodes indefinitely. And from some of the kid actors that I saw, again, Ryan Gosling, and I can't tell if that was either Sean or Aaron Ashmore. They're twin actors, from Canada, and so I wonder which one of the twins was it. But either way, again, it's really interesting to see a lot of famous actors who appeared on these kid shows that were on Fox Kid that premiered on Fox Kids and Nickelodeon. It's really interesting to see that. Okay, you guys, so that was my reaction. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the little notification bell as well. Y'all know who it is. It's Gabriel Reyes. I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.